those kind of all fell into place really well.
Nothing bad has happened yet.
We're in scene one. Everyone who's in scene one, take a look. And John, charismatic, hint of something darker, sits at the table, his fingers steepled. I like that. A calm smile on his face. Across from him sit Ben, Eliza, and Jude. John leans forward slightly, addressing the group.
Thank you all for being here. I know each of you have your reasons, and I assure you, this experiment would be worth your while. We're about to undertake this truly groundbreaking dream immersion hypnosis. You'll explore your subconscious in ways since has never been made before possible. Never before made possible.
Okay. Ben shifts in his seat, excitement barely contained.
I've read about your work, John.
We're going to change that name, but go on.
This could change everything. The implications of our understanding of the human mind, the potential for new discoveries, and... I'm sorry, this is incredible.
Nice. John's smile widens slightly, pleased by Ben's enthusiasm, but he remains guarded.
I'm glad you think so, Ben. Remember, this is uncharted territory. There are risks involved, as with any experiment.
Eliza tilts her head, her tone light, masking deeper concerns.
And we're definitely getting paid, right?
Nice.
I'm all for science, but I've got rent to cover. Plus, it sounds kind of fun. Exploring my subconscious. Who knows what weird stuff I'll find.
I like that. John chuckles softly, nodding.
The financial compensation has been arranged, yes. And I assure you, Eliza, you'll find the experience enlightening.
Jude, who has been silent, finally speaks up, his voice low and measured.
What exactly are you looking for, John? What's the end game here?
John's eyes flicker just for a moment before he regains his composure. He leans back in his chair, choosing his words carefully.
The goal is understanding. To push the boundaries of what we know about the mind. To see what lies beneath the surface of our waking thoughts. But not everything can be predicted. That's why we need participants like you. Brave, curious individuals willing to step into the unknown.
There's a pause. Jude's gaze doesn't waver. Eliza glances at Jude, then back to John, the curiosity in her eyes with caution. Ben is almost vibrating with anticipation.
So, when do we start?
John reaches into a drawer, pulls out 3 documents, consent forms.
If you're ready to proceed, all you need to do is sign. Once the forms are completed, we'll begin.
Eliza picks up the first pen, scanning the document quick, scribbling her name. She looks at it in red.
Well, here goes nothing.
Ben follows almost too eagerly, signing his name with a flourish. He hands the pen to Jude, who takes a moment, his eyes still on John, yada, yada, yada. John collects the forms.
Welcome to the experiment. Let's begin.
We're just going to say, let's begin. I'm going to do one quick thing to this already, I know, and then we'll be open for suggestions. Before the pause, the Jude gaze doesn't waver. Eliza glances at Jude. I'm going to break that up, and I'm going to see if I can add this. Jude spots a photo of Hope on the desk. Right? Jude.
It's starting.
On the Hope on the desk. John sees this.
Ooh.
Moves it away.
Okay. Or he like puts it in. Or
obscures it.
That's scary.
It just sets up that, gives us a little something, right? To connect the dots. Otherwise, I like it. Any other, it's fine. I don't have any big changes. Eliza's Dreamscape. Eliza finds herself in a whimsical landscape, a place that feels surreal, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be in an odd-colored world. I will heighten the colors in this world. That'll be the thing. Really vibrant, really, weird, sometimes off. I like the playground. It's actually appropriate to her character to use the playground on this if you wanted to. Elements begin to change. The colors around her fade. The pattern's turning into a dull. I can include the color thing, so that's great.
The color thing.
Becoming sinister. So where is she going? It doesn't specify. Suddenly ghostly figures. No, I don't think so. No, we're not going to do any of that.
Yeah.
So this is going to get totally rewritten real quick. and what this, because now I know what I want it to be. So rewriting Eliza's dream, it should have no other characters but Hope. she finds herself
Whispering voice thing.
in a beautifully colored, in a richly colored playground.
Yes!
But then
Can I go on a
it
slide?
quickly grays and decays, and she finds herself surrounded by childish things all alone. Let's do look at that one. So everyone grab a hold of Scene 6, Hope's Garden, and let's have a read. It's mostly dialogue. Scene opens in Hope's Garden, a serene ethereal space, blah, 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 blah. Jude, Eliza, and Ben stand together at the center of the garden, their expressions a mixture of relief and confusion. They glance around, taking in the beauty of the space as if unsure whether or not to trust it. Hope materializes before them, her presence, which means she'll just suddenly be there. Her presence calm and reassuring, no longer the silent guide from their dreams. She is now a speaker of truth, yada yada. Here we go.
You've all done well to make it here. I know you have questions, and it's time you received answers.
Ugh, that's terrible. Jude steps forward.
You're Hope, you're John's daughter.
Yes, my father, he didn't mean for this to happen, but his experiments, his desire to push the limits of the human mind led to unintended consequences. I've been trapped here, in this dream state, ever since his last experiment went wrong. He was trying to unlock the full potential of the subconscious, but instead he locked me away in this place. Unable to wake, unable to escape.
That's awful. He's kept you here all this time?
He's tried everything to bring me back, but nothing worked. So he brought you here, hoping that together you might find a way to succeed where he failed. Indeed, you already know why you're here, don't you?
Uh-huh. You called out to me in my dreams. I heard you, and I knew I had to come. I couldn't ignore you. Not after what happened to my sister.
Well, and he goes into a big old speech.
When I was younger, I discovered I could traverse dreams. I thought it was just a game, a way to explore. But I lost her, my sister, in a dream. She never woke up.
Get that. Get that.
I've lived with that guilt ever since.
Okay. Yeah.
You didn't lose her, Jude. She's safe, wherever she is now. And you came here because you knew, deep down, that you could help. You've been searching for a way to make things right. And now you have that
Yeah,
chance.
this dialogue sucks.
What can I do? I can traverse dreams, but I can't interact with anything. I can't even hear you unless you're right in front of me.
Which we need to fix.
Yes.
That's why you're the key, Jude. You can move between the dreams, guide the others, find the way out. But it comes at a cost.
All right. Cut. No.
Guys,
We're
the ending is already there.
Yeah. So here's what I want to do. I want to rewrite
That's pretty rough.
the Hope's Garden scene.
I'm not here to judge though, because I couldn't write much better.
All right, we have a new Hope's Garden scene. Let's take a look at it real quick. I'm almost there. If this is close enough to working, we can get started and piece all the rest of it together as we go. Hope appears before them. Her presence is calm and slightly anxious. She looks around, trying to communicate, but her voice is only heard by Eliza. Eliza tilts her head, listening intently. The others watch, and she hears something they cannot. Eliza.
She says she doesn't know why she's trapped here. She just is.
Jude's brow furrows, his mind racing as he pieces together what he knows. He glances at Hope, then Eliza.
Ask her if she remembers anything from before she got trapped. Anything at all.
Eliza nods, focusing on Hope. A moment passes, and she speaks.
She remembers being with her father. Something went wrong, but she doesn't know what.
Great.
One of the things I think we're not getting is the stakes that they can't wake up or something. Yeah. That they're...
Well, that's, so I think, yeah, you're right. There's something I think here where they all get this information and they all realize that they're at the same risk. Yeah. That's what I think we have to do. So it has to be like,
This, you have to throw it, that could happen to us.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason he trapped you, and it's gonna happen to us.
Well, she tells me where my sister is.
And
Yeah,
the rest.
maybe he wants to stay.
I want to go.
But I like the sacrifice too.
Yeah, the sacrifice
Right?
is fun.
It's a loss for him. He still needs to have to stay, but then he rationalizes it. with
Okay.
that.
There's something
Right.
about balancing
So
the
what I can find
equation.
in my- Do you think that was what was in the book and it didn't make any sense? Like to me at the time, and now it
Oh,
does.
that's interesting.
I like using the book somehow because there's that whole thing when I'm reaching for the
So
book
do
at the
you
very
have-
top, but I don't know what the
Do you
why.
take the book with you?
I may. That maybe I do.
Nightmare
Hope's
thing.
interference with my dream, that was the thing that you pointed me towards. Some sort of, even though you don't really know what's going on.
Maybe on the Ben's
It'll-
line, it may be that's when you grab the book and you start searching through.
And then as they're having their conversation, I'm like perusing the tome.
Yeah.
Now that you're not in the nightmare of it, you can read it. You can
Yeah.
decipher it.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, look at this.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Here we are. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of the basis for this thing.
Do you
Cool.
want to get a shot of a blown out door of them walking through as Jude stays behind?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at. Like we're gonna do. It'll be blown out. Like it won't necessarily be a door. Like
I just mean
whatever the
light.
garden is.
Yeah.
I can do in a thing. Like when they depart.